Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Memphis, they've got Ja Morant, Desmond Bane out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Prez in at the 2 spot. Halloween night. Craig, and this game should be a treat.
Yeah, fun holiday makes for a fun atmosphere. Expect this crowd to be engaged.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Good D by Lopez. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. The layup missed. Morant with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Middleton the pass to Lillard. For the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
A matchup that happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle. Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Prez kicks to Morant. Tipped away. Lillard the pass to Trent. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary.
Away. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 6.
You can't just stop.
The coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Yeah, just solid.
Out to Morant. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Trent, and the shot is good. He's got 6.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Antetokounmpo finds Trent. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Prez. The rebound by the Bucks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the 4th quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Now here's Jackson, still without a basket. Aldama passes to Prez. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Trent gets the bucket.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
And the pass to Prez. On the wing, Bane. Here's Prez. And again, Memphis no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Middleton outside. Inside, here's Trent. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Chance to check out stats for Brook Lopez. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 12 points a game, almost 2.5 blocks, and 5 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Bain, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And every year, Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And the first one drops. And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's stolen by Aldama. Morant against Lillard. And that one's good. Morant's got 12.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
It's stolen by Aldama. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. Now, the two of us talked about how important it is to make sure Chris Middleton doesn't get going. Coach said he's an all-star caliber player for a reason. Now, I told our guys to make sure we know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, it sounds like they respect and are aware just how impactful Middleton can be. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. To the inside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Morant passes to Aldama. And no good that time. Giannis with some nice D. Lillard with no one around. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Prez. Morant right side. Over Giannis. And again, Memphis no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Trent with the wide open look. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Morant. Good on the bucket. Morant's got 14.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Middleton. Aldama with the rebound. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. They trail by 3. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what you love about Bain is just how hard he works.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, you got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
Changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Gigi Jackson. And Prez is subbed in for Smart. Jackson misses. Bucks trail by 6. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Out in the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Wright in at the point guard. Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr.
He is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Now here's Wright. No scoring in this one. Shoots over Morant. And again, the Bucks miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
He misses the free throw. Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Now, here's Bain. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Memphis?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Pass to Prez. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And, Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
It's good. And that's 17 points for Ja Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Right against Morant. And it's Wright missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Jackson misses. Bucks trail by 9. Middleton outside. He dishes it to Wright. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Prez. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Timeout called the Bucks. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. The Bucks also with the... So it's the Memphis has been terrific.
54.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
We've got Jaren Jackson. Prez out there with Morant. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Prez. Jackson's got 11 points.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Aldama, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Trent, left side, and he converts the layup. He's got 17.
Trent Jr. recognizing the lane there and exploited it.
And it's Prez, top of the key. Feeds it to Jackson. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Morant surveying the D. Shoots over Lillard. Left side Jackson. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Lopez kicks to Trent. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Prez. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And he gets it to go. Giannis has got 19 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Prez. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Prince. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
One's on Morant.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor and the physical nature of his play. You got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Morant outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Prince. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Prince. The Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Prez kicks to Morant. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Poke loose. Here's Aldama. And again, Memphis no good. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on an 11-2 run.
And now look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson. Last year, getting it done. Last season, how about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench. He gauges what's happening offensively. And he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Knocks it loose. Lillard with it. Nothing on the board. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Floats it up for you. There's Giannis taking flight.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
There's the pass to Aldama. Right wing. Three-pointer. Prez, no good. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Trent. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. That's good from Prez on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton the pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.